Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the U.S. recovering from Trump. We've talked a few times about the United States in a post-Trump world, and whether the decline of U.S. global power that Trump has triggered is irreversible. I've noted that it depends on a number of factors. That's led to questions and comments that want an explanation. Like, quote, Belle, love you, but you're wrong. The world will never look at the U.S. again. You aren't an ally to us anymore, and I don't see a way back. End quote. Belle, sometimes I wonder if you don't believe in your own brand of American exceptionalism. The U.S. has torched trading partners and disregarded its allies. What makes you think European countries or Canada will ever view you as an ally again? History. History mostly. The speed at which nations forget the past is remarkable when interests align. Regardless of the current state of play, which is undeniably damaging the United States, the U.S. is a massive market with a massive economic footprint. It has a large military footprint, and its cultural exports are dominating. You can argue whether or not these things are good or deserved, but the fact is that they exist. Trump is rapidly degrading U.S. power in just about every way imaginable, but his behavior and the behavior of the Republicans who allowed it are incredibly unlikely to lead to the U.S. being treated as a pariah nation for long. To show you how quickly nations forget about the past when interests align, I'm going to go to the most extreme example in modern history. Italy allied with Germany during World War II. World War II ended in Europe on May 8, 1945. Do you know what happened on April 4, 1949? Italy became a founding member of NATO. Less than 4 years. Not even a full U.S. presidential term. What about Germany itself? How long until West Germany became a full-blown ally of the West? About 10 years. To show this isn't just something related to Europe, on the other side of the world, the U.S. dropped nuclear weapons on Japan in August of 1945. By April 28, 1952, the U.S. occupation was over, at least on paper, and in theory, Japan was a U.S. ally of sorts. It took another decade or so for it to really take hold. Today, Japan is one of our most important allies in the region. This trend isn't new or isolated. Think about the current relationship between Bosnia and Serbia versus 30 years ago, or the fact that we're Vietnam's second largest trading partner. Reversing U.S. decline won't be as simple as electing someone other than Trump. That person would have to rebuild U.S. institutions. We'll probably need to institute more checks on executive power and so on. It'll take years before the world trusts us again. We're probably looking at 10 years before the damage Trump did is washed away. It's either that, or we join the ranks of nations that were superpowers, that are now simply major powers. The decline of the U.S. is currently in full swing, but it isn't irreversible. At least not yet. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.